Hello, this is your Auntie Pam Y86 that your Southern charm that means no harm. Okay, now we finna go ahead and get right into it. Now this is about my best friend. Okay. Well, I know who he is, who the guy is. I had known him for several years before I moved. Okay. Well, the thing about it is, even then when I known him, he's 47 years old. He gets a disability check. And even then when I know him, they had to be like 24 years ago. He was getting one then. But he was living with his mama and his mama was controlling the money, the check or whatever his disability check, it has nothing to do with the physical, it's mental. So, that's what he's getting the check for or whatever. But Buddy got plenty of good sense, and I know plenty of people hunting uphill. When I tell you they will go to the hospital, they will play crazy for them 3 days just so they can doggone apply for disability, Social Security, and they end up getting it. The thing about it is they don't care about none of that being on their, medical records or whatever, saying that they crazy and all that or whatever. They go in, they once a month, they stay for a day or two, let them give them, pump them up with the medicine and all that or whatever. They do their little psychic exam and they play crazy, and bam, they get their little money, they get their little check, but I mean, that part is neither here or there, but that's what, like I said, I think he got plenty of good sense. In which, like I said, I've known him for a couple of years before I moved. He got plenty of good sense, but whatever. But the thing about it is, that check is something that he depends on every month. Him and his mama depend on every month. Now I did find out recently that his mama ended up putting him out. Now, so you 47, your mama ended up putting you out maybe like I said like a month ago. But I can't say the reason why, which I know, but I can't say the reason why. But he's the type of person where he has like very poor hygiene. When I tell you he smell bad, the dude don't brush his teeth, he don't put on the deodorant. I mean, he hadn't had his teeth cleaned in 30 years. Like, dude ain't been to the dentist in like 30 years, so baby, your teeth just all over everywhere, honey. He stay broke. So it's like your mama may give you 25, 30, 35, $40 or whatever, your little money, you'll use that on cigarettes and bill or whatever, and then here it is. In 3 days you broke, and the cycle just begins again. It's you're broke for the whole entire month. And then when the first of the month comes, your mama do the same thing, give you maybe 40, 50. The older he got, the more she would give him. But you still don't know how to you don't know how to budget money. You don't know how to spend, you don't know how to budget. And that's in part of his mama controlling all of it or whatever. So even when his mama called us trying to give him all of his money at one time, he ended up broke in one day. So where I'm from in Mississippi, we got like it used to be 5 casinos like back to back. But they're riverboats, so they're on the Mississippi River. And it's only 4 of them now. But for the most part, it's like that's like the only thing people really have to do. You really don't have concerts down there. You got the movie theater. They had closed down the mall for a couple of years or whatever. So it's like people get paid, go straight to the boat, gamble, get rid of their money, bam, that be it. Some people may wins, but for the most part, 95% of the people lose. And y'all just going in and spending your money just to spend your money, and then y'all back in the same little situation again. Okay, that part is neither here or there either. Now, he's the type of person where he dates broke because he don't have any money. So he dates broke. And when he go to the little clubs and all that or whatever, baby, you ain't even got enough of your cover charge to get in. My best friend be having to pay for your cover charge to get in, your food, your drinks, all of that. And I fussed at him. I was like, you been carrying dude for the past 30 years. You've been carrying him on your shoulder, on your back. Every time you go somewhere he want to go, but you trying to go broke. No, baby, you may be getting that disability check, honey. And like I said, you got plenty of good sense. You can still go get a little side hustle under the table so your little check won't get cut off. It's so many people up here that I know, baby, that got so many little side hustle. And the first thing they ask you is, oh, do I get paid on the table? Yeah, because they know that that's going to affect their check. So they got a little side hustle, they get paid up on the table. You know what I'm saying? So why not? But he got to the point where he got so lazy and so complacent with your little 30, 40, $50 or whatever it is your mom give you at the beginning of the month, and you go places broke because other people are going to carry you. Other people are going to do for you, right? So my best friend, he actually just stopped. I fussed at him so much to the point where he finally just stopped really enabling him and helping him and carrying him and giving him this and giving him that. Like I said, you a grown man taking care of another grown man, baby. You got your own household. You got your own wife. You know what I'm saying? The house that you got to take care of. Stop spending your money on broke friends. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, honey. Okay, so my thing is, it's like he is pretty much very, very desperate for a woman, and it's very embarrassing because it's like when he go to these clubs, you see him being very grabby. You can't do that in this day and age. You can't just be grabby like that. Yeah, you can get away with that in the 70s and the 80s. You can get away with that in the 90s, but all this stuff happening and going on, Me Too movements and all that or whatever. No, you can't do things like that. Now, it's not right at all, not to be touching a woman when she didn't give you permission. That's not right at all. But I'm just saying, back in the day, they did more of it and they got away with it a little bit more than now. Because like now, you brush up against somebody accidentally, you brush up against their chest and they ready to sue you, honey, for everything that you got. You know what I'm saying? When it may be an honest mistake, but like I said, it's just you can't do certain things anymore. Period. Like I said, and no woman asks to get touched, without their permission, period. You get what I'm saying? But that's what he does. He's very grabby in that particular manner. And I'm shocked that maybe ain't nobody put a knife to your throat yet, especially for being grabby like that. And in the club and stuff like that, no, baby, no. And then you see him trying to pick up chicks and trying to pick up women, baby, you broke. You can't even buy them a doggone $7 uh Cosmopolitan. Not, I'm gonna need you to go sit down somewhere. You didn't even pay your way in. So how you sitting here trying to talk to somebody? No. Okay, just trying to give you a little backdrop on him, but it's just sad to see that. You get what I'm saying? That dude, you this old and you still hadn't got yourself together yet. Anyway, what ended up happening lately was he's been going to the different riverboats, right? And he's been soliciting, he's been begging, he's been, coming up to people, just being very like weird, just being very rude and hey man, you got $1, hey man, you got $5, you got this, you really? I'm shocked you like I said, I'm shocked you hadn't caught a fist to the nose yet. Like, baby, you just can't be running around here begging. Not like that. But he did it to the point where it's 3 different casinos banned him. Okay, so now he can't go to those 3. So you know how it is. They, one casino put the word out and they let the other casino know you look out for blah 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 blah, because that's just business that you don't want people to have to run into somebody begging them and all that other stuff. They're not gonna want to come if every time you turn around you got this person sitting here just begging, 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 going from person to person, begging, 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 and bothering you while you trying to enjoy yourself, while you trying to have a good time, while you while you trying to roll your dice, while you trying to doggone pull a slot machine. You know what I'm saying? Like. Okay. But this girl, okay, mind you, she 51. Just remember the age I just told you, okay? He 47, she 51. Now, mind you, at a certain age, I'm thinking that you supposed to know better around here, baby, okay? I'm thinking you supposed to know better. Well, he ended up going up to her with his whole little begging tactic. Okay, after he got through begging, saying what he had to say or whatever, oh, I got money coming in, da 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 da, it's gonna get deposited on my card, this and that, and baby, the first don't come to like a whole nother 4 days later. So you giving this lady like high hopes. Now sometimes those chicks depends on what day it falls. Sometimes it comes early. If it's on the weekday, it's gonna come on that weekday. But if it's the first is on the weekend, yeah, it always comes early. But baby, not in this instance. I don't know what you were thinking about, baby. I don't know. Was you high off of some glue or something? Cause you sat here and you straight up lied to this lady. Okay, so the lady gave you a couple of dollars. Then the lady ended up feeding you. And you kept saying how you was finna get this money the next day, blah, blah, blah. So the lady was like, okay, mind you, the lady live in Alabama. You down there in Mississippi. Okay? So where she actually lived, let me see, 6 hours away. But what ended up happening was she ended up taking this food with her. So he done finessed you with a whole bunch of words that night. Okay. Did whatever else I can only imagine. Maybe ate at the buffet. They got buffets on the riverboats, but I ain't talking about that buffet. But you know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden you choose within a 24-hour span to bring him with you. You stop in Birmingham and had the bees. Now, for the people that's in Birmingham, baby, had the bees. That's the chicken joint, baby. That's the chicken joint. So it's the good chicken joint. So you go there to have this. Okay? Now, while y'all at this, mind you, y'all done ate y'all food, y'all done got full, the whole shebang. Um, he ain't got no money to pay for his food. This is the day that you supposed to have the money on the card. So she thinking you finna pay for her food and yours too. So here you are, how my son, oh, you broke, you ain't got no money. You thought the money was finna fall on your card, it didn't fall on your card, you gotta wait a couple of days, blah, blah, blah. It's all of a sudden, the girl grabs her phone, start recording Facebook Live to embarrass him. Talking about how he broke and you came from Mississippi and you came all the way up here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you ain't got no money, I'm finna leave you stranded, da, 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 and which she did. See, that's the thing about it though. You thought that you was embarrassing him by putting him on Facebook Live. How my son, he's sorry, man, he broke, he this, that. Baby, that was embarrassing you. You the one that seemed like you desperate, baby. You 51 years old. And just because you a big girl, I don't know. I know a lot of big hell. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna need you not to have low self-esteem, and you just take the first thing that come trucking. You come and take a broke bum, and you trying to take him home with you 24 hours later, lady. Baby, and and I understand, like I said, right now, big is in. They be wanting hips and butt and meat and tits and everything else. So you got the advantage. You a thick sister. You're a big girl. And like I said, it's thick is in, big is in. A lot of folks want, and it's cold too. Baby, this is cuddle up weather. You need somebody warm. Like I said, I'm a big girl. So but I'm not just gonna sit here and believe your story and bring you home with me. It's too dangerous out here for that. No, it's too dangerous. Because it's so much stuff that happened. And then even in Birmingham, there are shooting deaths and robbery deaths every single day. It's a death. It's a robbery. It's somebody fighting or it's some type of crazy initiation going on. Um, Baby, being stranded up here ain't good for nobody. You to sit here and then quote unquote call yourself embarrassing him, in which, like I said, the folks all up on Facebook, baby, talking about you like a dog. Like, okay, so why did you bring him with you? You only known him for 24 hours. That's embarrassing for you, baby. You that desperate. I mean, it ain't like you ugly. You could have just waited on that, gave him a couple of dollars. You could have just kept on moving. So you told your little story talking about, baby, go sit down somewhere. Cause like I said, that was embarrassing for you, not for him. He played you, baby, like a doggone drum. He played you like a fiddle. Cue the violins. Really? Okay, so now he got to call his stepdad to come all the way from Mississippi, all the way to Birmingham just to come pick you up. So it was a 4-hour drive. Yes, it was. Now, like I said, now what she stayed at 6 hours. She had a whole another 2 hours to go. So you trying to stop at Hattie's. And I think she got a cousin, somebody that worked like in the kitchen or in the back or something like that. But you call used to trying to stop to get you something to eat. And if you was gonna test him, baby, you should have tested him in Mississippi. You should have just stayed one more night. You should have went out to eat while you was out there in Mississippi. So you can just tell him go on by his business and you can come on back home to Alabama instead of you coming all the way to Alabama. And then you want to test him how much son pay for this, and you got the money on your card, and he was promising that he was gonna give her half of the money, and I help you with this bill and that bill and da 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 da, baby, and you didn't come through. So old girl got mad and she left you stranded in Birmingham. In which, like I said, that's not good for nobody because baby, walking up here at night, and especially depending on what neighborhood you in, you ain't gonna make it. Baby, you got folks that'll sit here and hit you with their car and keep on going just because. You got folks that'll get out the car and rob you, in which he stay broke. They wasn't gonna get nothing. But they would have shot and killed you just because they tried to rob you and you didn't have nothing in your wallet. You get what I'm saying? It's too dangerous to be trying to do that. And then it's too dangerous, baby, to be taking somebody that you don't even know home. Like I said, you that desperate to the point where you need a man till you want to sit here and deal with a broke man or deal with a girl and deal with a scrub. And you would, let's just say you took him home. And then let's just say he wanted to pat, rub, and feel on you. And you didn't want that. And then something else ended up happening. Or he ended up, slicing your throat. Or could have left you for dead. Or could have killed you. And could have walked off. Baby, he from a whole nother state. Well, wouldn't nobody have known. Because you never did go Facebook Live until you call yourself trying to embarrass him. So that's the only reason why anybody even know what he looked like. But other than that, what? They're gonna have to roll cameras back from when y'all left from the casino and got straight in your car. Okay. Other than that, when you get here, ain't nobody gonna, baby, don't nobody know who the dude is. So yeah, he could have slideway got rid of, got away with that if he had done something to you and just left you for dead. That's dangerous for you as a woman. You don't just pick up some rando and you how much I'm taking him home. Run your test where you at. And if he didn't pass the test where you at, you still ain't gonna be even taking him home. But no. He ain't even have to be to get in the car with you, baby. That's what an Uber for. That's what taxi for. I don't trust you like that. Baby, I don't even give out my address. Baby, honey, my exes don't know why I stayed. At all. Why would you need that information? You an ex for a reason. I got rid of you for a reason. I 86 you for a reason. So why would you know where I live? Baby, all y'all on call block. Because if I wanted to sit here and talk to you, then guess what? I would be talking to you. But no. But see, she had enough sense to 86 him. But you waited too late. You sat here and drove out of state before you decided to want to leave him on the side of the road. Because see, what if he decided to do something to you within the 4-hour drive that y'all was driving to get here? He could have did something to you then. But no, you weren't thinking about that because you was desperate and you wanted to believe everything he had to say. And you 51. Baby, you 51 with children. Really? Desperate? That girl? But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I know you got something out of that. Because, like, baby, that ain't what we do. One, you don't be sitting here dating a broke rando, nor do you sit here and ride them around to across the state line. Let alone giving them money. Let alone believing a lie of a story. Let alone, like I said, as the woman now you being desperate, acting like you can't wait, girl. So is that why you? I ain't even finna say that's gonna spark something else if I even open my mouth and say that. But I'm just finna leave that alone. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you in peace.